Hello there guys, it is Modest Major here, bringing you my second commentary for Gears of War Judgement, and it happens to be on the same map as my first commentary for Gears of War Judgement. Don't blame me, there's only 4 maps on this game, there was a 25% chance of it being this map, and it happened to be this map. Maybe it's just my lucky charm, my lucky map. I don't think it is my lucky map, to be honest. I seem to do the best on Gondola. In fact, I rarely seem to do well on this map. This map seems to be the map that I do bad on, but apparently, maybe it's one of those things where I'll either do very good or very bad, but never in between. I don't know, actually. I've definitely had some in-between ones as well. Maybe it's just complete luck, and I'm talking rubbish. Probably. But overall, I enjoy this game, still. This is day 2. I have played all night, one night actually. I played for a very, very, very long time. I had a friend around. He didn't really want to play all night, but I did. I persevered. I really wanted to play all night. I was just getting completely addicted to it. And I really wanted to record, and luckily when I did, I ended up getting a 22 for 0, as you can see by the title most likely. And to be fair, I'm pretty proud of that scoreline, but at the same time I'm not very proud of this gameplay. The gameplay is like, I mean, it's not bad or anything, it's just, there's a couple of moments when I'm watching this game and I see myself make a mistake, and I'm like, if I was playing badder players, I wouldn't have gotten away with that, if you know what I mean. There's a lot of that. Also, can I just say that my guy's armor looks absolutely awesome. Like, I don't want to be big-headed, but look at it. It's just freaking amazing. Gold and blue and pretty and nice and everything nice and all those spices. That's a Powerpuff Girls reference, whatever. Now, this game is just very cool to me, and it's very rewarding to rushing mechanics. It's very good to aggressive gameplay mechanics. And it's kind of just, it's Gears of War 1 2.0, if you know what I mean, to me. It's Gears of War 1.5. It's what everything I wanted, it's everything I wanted from a Gears of War 1 sequel that Gears of War 2 and Gears of War 3 never delivered on for me. And that's just personally me, that's just a personal thing. I don't have anything against Gears of War 2 and Gears of War 3. Well, I do have stuff against, but it's just on a personal basis. I don't have anything against people liking those games. Because I understand why people like Gears of War 3. Like, Gears of War 3 is good for smart, tactical players. And I am none of those things. I am an idiot. I am a blunt instrument to be used by... I'm just a blunt instrument, to be honest. I'm just like a rusty knife that gets stabbed into people, but it's not very well used. I'm not a samurai sword, you know. I'm not some sort of smart, efficient weapon. I'm not a... What's a smart, efficient weapon? I don't know. I'm not a sniper rifle. I'm a shotgun, and well, that kind of brings me. I'm not an assault rifle. I'm a shotgun, and that kind of brings me to the point that I don't like assault rifles on this game. I don't like lancers. I don't like retros. I don't like hammerbursts. I don't think any of that is good for my gameplay style at all. Not that I knock some of them, I do knock retro, and I do knock hammerburst, but I don't knock people using lancer, I don't knock people using the markser, that sniper rifle thing, but it's personally not for me, it's not my personal preference, and Nasha has always been my preference, and now you just get the option to have Nasha Oni, and to be quite honest, I've had some of the funnest times I've ever had on a Gears game, not only just a Gears game, on you know, FPS / third-person shooters in general. It's a bananas experience. That's all I can describe. It's bananas in pajamas, as they say. In fact, my guy looks a bit like a bananas in pajamas, except they're gold-plated banana pajamas, I suppose. But yeah, this game is awesome. There's just a couple of little hitches still. There's a couple of hitches, and it bothers me, and it's almost like they sold themselves short in that they put 4 multiplayer maps in a multiplayer game that was amazing, and it had everything that it needed to be in the gameplay mechanics, in the level design, in the weapon design, in the new weapons. It had everything it needed to be, everything it needed to have in it to blow Gears of War 3 out the water, and yet they sold themselves short by only putting in 4 multiplayer maps. It's almost like, hey, here's a taste of something awesome, but we're only going to give you a taste because we're horrible people. And it's like, really? Please? I want more. I feel like I've been given a beta, and I'm not going to get to experience the full game, almost. I'm not going to experience their full potential, and it almost feels like they had more in mind for this game, but they wanted to finish off making Overrun, they wanted to finish off making a campaign, they probably have ideas for the next generation console, they maybe even have their own IP. I mean, I don't know. It's just I feel like they have other plans rolling, and they almost wanted to get Gears of War Judgement out of the door as quickly as possible. And it's such a shame because some of the ideas in this game just refine the gameplay mechanics, tune the gameplay mechanics to sublimeness. It's just it's just c'est magnifique. It's the first time I'll ever say c'est magnifique. I don't really like French words. I'm not very good at French. I failed French. I got an F in French. Fun fact. Got an F in French because my teacher was called Mrs. Kaplangi, and she was from Holland, and she didn't understand French. I understood French better than her going into it. I knew bonjour. She didn't know bonjour. So, she would have been a good Holland teacher. Netherlands teacher. Deutsch. Is it Dutch? Dutch. That's what I was looking for. She would have been a good Dutch teacher, but unfortunately, she was an absolutely disgraceful French teacher. And, yeah, it didn't go well, French. I was a German man myself. I got a D in German. So, obviously, I'm quite bad at languages in general. My memory is terrible, but German was more my thing. I went to Germany. Why am I getting so off topic? But anyway, this game, yeah, 22-0. Yeah, I hope you like the score. I hope it's to your tastes. The gameplay itself is not magnificent. I don't get any like awesome snipes or crazy montage clips or anything like that, but there's a couple of cool moments in it, and the last kill is pretty tasty, if I may say so myself. Like, I don't want to be big-headed, but it's a bit tasty. It's a bit of a well, it's just a bit magical. But overall, I'm enjoying Judgment, and I don't want it to end. It's like a roller coaster that I don't want to pull up to the stop, because I am enjoying my roller coaster, and I don't want to get to. It's the sort of thing where if I ride this roller coaster too many times, because there's not enough maps, there's not enough content in this roller coaster, I'm going to get sick of the ride. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Peace.